Well, the center of the meeting today was a statement by the Director General of the IAEA, Rafael Mariano Grossi. In his statement today, he seemed cautious, didn't point the finger towards Russia or Ukraine, but talked to both parties and said that while there's no immediate threat right now, the situation could change any moment. He called on both parties to stop any military actions close to the nuclear plant, and he also said that the main request today was to allow the IAEA staff experts to physically visit the plant to be able to assess the situation. He said that the information that he is getting cannot be corroborated, and mentioned that they cannot go to the plant solely by passing through Ukrainian land, noting that Russia would also have to give permission for this to happen. He said such a visit would be important. He promised that he would lead it himself, would be important to, one, assess the physical damage to the plant, to also perform some maintenance on the IAEA equipment to ensure that the information is transferred remotely after that. And he is hoping that this is something that could happen in the near future.
Well, Hoda, Russia called this meeting in the first place. What did Moscow have to say, along with other members of the Security Council?
Well, the Russian ambassador to the UN was actually second to speak, and it was a full-on attack on Ukraine, blaming Ukraine for the attacks, citing dates and locations and saying that Ukraine was to blame for this, along with its Western allies. He did say that they were open and supportive of the 7 pillars of safety and security that were mentioned by Grossi in a statement. He also said that they were open to allowing the IAEA to visit the plant. However, and the devil lies in however here, he said that this would not be acceptable without the Ukrainians stopping the shelling. He said, we don't know what the Ukrainian leadership is cooking up. Later on, other member states made their statements, and then it was a full-on attack against Russia by most of these member states. And at the end of the meeting, the Ukrainian representative to the UN was allowed to speak as well, and he countered everything that the Russian ambassador had said. At the very end of the meeting, it just ended just minutes ago, the mic went back to Grossi, who said that in spite of the disagreements that were clear during this meeting, that there were some things that there was agreement on, including the 7 pillars of safety and security and the need for the IAEA to visit the nuclear plant.